Yeah. Thank you so much, Lil Jam. If you can't hear me, can you hear me now? No? 1 second. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? I guess not. Hold on. Are we good? Okay, cool, cool, cool. As I was saying, good morning. Good morning, you all. It's your girl Miracle Sims. I am here live right now. Look, it's August the 5th. Okay, yes, and it's 7 something in the morning. And yeah, man, I am here. We're gonna have us a little chit chat. All right. Apparently, we done made y'all upset. Okay, so I don't know. I felt a little prompting from the Lord to come on over here and have the conversation. So, for those of you all that may or may not know, we here GSL is short for God, sex, and love. Y'all can tell me in the comments if y'all knew that. I don't know if y'all knew that or not. Please let me know in the comments if y'all knew that. Give me some thumbs up. Give me some hands or something to let me know that y'all knew that already. I don't know if the people that have tuned into our community knew, but yeah, God, sex, and love, friends. Okay. Let's talk about this again. If you just did a little bit of perusing, but let's just go to our website, okay? Real quick. Because that would answer and clear up some stuff for people, but apparently not, But before I get into what them ruffled y'all feathers, if you saw the thumbnail, then you see what I'm talking about here. But if not, if you haven't seen the thumbnail, then no worries. We're gonna talk about it and we just gonna let it be that, okay? I'm gonna go to our website because I have addressed this multiple times. So okay, I know the truth new. Okay, good, good. Okay, I'm glad that I was gonna say because I'm like, did we not advertise what the subject matter is here? And again, okay, if you take a look at any of the content, right? Can we be like, can y'all confirm that every conversation is not about sex here, right? Like, y'all done see me do Bible study, daily inspiration, right? Y'all done seen conversations where from children book authors to uh self-proclaimed sex experts. Like, we done seen all kinds of conversations here, right? Like, are y'all also aware of this, right? I mean, I done been on here with my son, right? And I done had like co-ed conversations, and then we done had, it's all kinds of content here. But the purpose was to make a space to be comfortable to talk about God, sex, love, and everything in between. Like, I don't know if that messaging got out there to everybody, but and this platform started 5 years ago in 2020, guys. Okay. Now, I have grace, right? And I have, I'll just keep it at grace. I got grace for people because at the end of the day, I know a lot of people came and followed this channel because of Allie. Okay. I love her. She's my sister friend. You know what I'm saying? And we support her fully. I mean, I think we've shown that, right? However, it seems like when there's content not about Allie, y'all don't understand it. I don't know, but I'm here to answer questions again, if needs be. But also to just address this in particular, what happened yesterday. So I was trying to pull up my website. It seems to, I don't know if my internet is being a little weird. Let me keep working on that. But okay. So just to get it out there, basically I'm coming today to have a conversation about an ad that we shared in our community, because apparently it has caused some issues for people. I've been seeing little comments, you know what I'm saying? And I've tried to respond to those comments, and then we put a disclaimer on the ad, just in case when people saw the comment, but I get it. People don't read, you know what I'm saying? So maybe people missed all of that. But anyway, if y'all didn't know, we are affiliated with a brand called Romantic Blessings. Okay. Romantic Blessings. I'm just going to look. This is shout out to Romantic Blessings. All right. So we are affiliated with Romantic Blessings, guys. Okay. We can go and take a look. I mean, Romantic Blessings have been on our channel a few times, the owners. We did an interview with them, and then we also we had a little series that we were trying to kick off at one point, but we just kind of did one episode. But that's on the channel as well. And basically, Romantic Blessings is an intimacy store that was created and created by Christians for Christians. Marriage intimacy store created by Christians for Christians. People got a problem with that, apparently. Okay, now we've shared videos, we've shared ads, we've shared a lot of things from Romantic Blessings over the years, but apparently y'all are taking issue with one particular ad. And I want to come and talk about it. I want to talk about it. And you know, if y'all got questions about it, cool. You know what I'm saying? We can address the questions. But I want to talk about it because I feel like this is the purpose of the channel, right? To have tough conversations, right? To have taboo conversations if needs be. So yeah, so before I go to the ad, because we're gonna go take a look at the ad, and don't worry, I'm not gonna call you out if you was one of the people that got something to say about it. People just can go there and see you if they want to. We ain't gotta address their, pull up people's names and comments and usernames. But I just want to reiterate again the purpose of this channel, right? And then also address whatever questions people may have, and then also just show y'all Romantic Blessings. Okay, I'm gonna show it to y'all because it ain't that deep. You know what I mean? All right, so let's talk about God, Sex, and Love first. Okay. All right. So if y'all just go, let me present the website to y'all. Okay, this is the God, Sex, and Love website. It's right here. Okay. Okay. We've been here before, but we're just going to go again. Okay. If you go to godsexandlove.com, this is what you're going to see. All right, friends. You're going to see the event that we're hosting coming up soon. Yes, this month is my birthday month, guys. We're in my birthday month, and I'm hosting a birthday party / book signing / listening party, but y'all can see all that there. Y'all will see some of the shows that we have curated over the years, like the GSL Talk Show, The Juice, Your Daily Dose of Inspiration. You'll see things about Allie, right, in her journey, because we acknowledge that obviously a lot of y'all are here for her, right? And then we acknowledge that we stand with her. So y'all can see her whole journey here, right? You'll see Miss Shelley in her teachings about MK Ultra right there. You'll see my whole journey with my Suno and music and whatnot. And you'll even see the new show that we giving other people opportunities here at GSL. We have a new host here who has a show called Temple Talk. Y'all will see all of that, right? Then we got some FAQs. Now, I ain't going to get too deep into them because y'all can read them yourself. But we got why we're called God, Sex, and Love, because we have to address that numerous times. We got who I am, so we can remind y'all, hey, this is Miracle Sam's channel, not Allie's channel. We love Allie. That's my sister. Might as well be her channel. She welcome here anytime. It's her channel too. But, if you're wondering who I am, information about that, and then answering questions like, is sex a sin? Because we've had to address that numerous times. And then why we talk about intimacy so openly. So I'm going to read this one for y'all because I think it goes with the conversation today. All right. Y'all can read all the other ones if you need them. Right. But this one in particular. Why do we talk about intimacy so openly? Because silence leaves room for confusion, shame, and lies. If we can't talk about it in church or in faith-based spaces, people will go elsewhere. GSL is a safe space to have real biblical conversations about intimacy, love, and relationships. Okay? All right, I see I got a comment. Oh, thank you. Thank you, out of the truth. Thank you for my happy early birthday wishes. So yeah, this is the purpose of this platform here. Now, yes, I've tried a lot of different things, just testing the waters to see what y'all like. Because again, if you know me, I'm a bit of a multipreneur. I'm a bit of a Renaissance woman. I got a lot of stuff I got going on. You know what I'm saying? I write children's books. I make movies. I make music. I do a lot of stuff. So I have put a lot of things here on the channel. But ultimately, the channel was created to have conversations like this and just to provide a space for people, especially believers, right? Especially Bible-believing Christians, to come have conversations. Now, again, and I think we've done that. Y'all, some of y'all gave me my thumbs up to let me know that y'all understood that. And if you look at anything on the channel, let's just go to the YouTube channel real quick. Again, I know a lot of y'all just probably only saw Allie content. Y'all ain't seen the other stuff, but we got thousands of videos that aren't about Allie. You know what I'm saying? But it's about God, sex, love, or or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna show y'all the channel real quick, so we can I just want to be clear with y'all, because apparently, like, again, before we get into what the issue was, I just feel like addressing this stuff first might be beneficial. All right. So now that we understand, hopefully, what God, sex, and love is about, who I am a little bit, y'all can look that up later. Y'all can see juices and all kinds of stuff that talk about me. So we ain't got to get too deep into that, I don't think. Unless you have questions, feel free to put your questions here while I'm live. Even if you put questions later, maybe I can come back and comment on them later. But Lord help me, Jesus. And I always ask the Lord to just say whatever he want to say through me. Okay. Let's look at the God, Sex, and Love channel real quick, just to reiterate. Okay. So again, can y'all see it? All right. If you just go to the main channel here, the home, right? Y'all, yes, you're gonna probably see Allie stuff, because again, we do a lot with Allie, right? But if you need sex conversations, or if you need things like that, we got all the sex conversations. Majority are right here in this playlist. Okay. Now, obviously, our top viewed one is the one with Allie, right? She's talking about sex trafficking. Y'all see the correlation? Okay. Now, the second most watched one is when I went live another time to do a Q&A after we went viral after the whole Diddy stuff about Allie. I had to come back and be like, hey, guys, just answering some questions and whatnot. So that's what that was. But Allie's talking about porn, correlation, right? And then right here is a conversation about how Christians should approach sexual desire. And in that conversation, we had like a panel discussion that was like males and females, single people, married people. We were talking about both sides of the coin. Very important conversation. Honestly, that type of conversation is what inspired me to even create this channel. Like, not seeing that type of conversation when I was single and not having that type of content available when I was single is what prompted me to create this channel. Like, are we clear? Okay. Now again, y'all will see other shows, other concepts, other things happening here too. But ultimately, we want to create a space to be free and open and honest about the ups and downs of being a believer, including conversations about God, sex, and love. All right, let's talk about what's prompting this particular conversation today. Why am I live? Early in the morning, and it's not a juice. All right, so I'm gonna remove that real quick, guys, and let me show y'all what ruffled y'all's feathers. And I'm saying, y'all, it's probably not the people that's watching me live right now, and it's probably not the people that's gonna comment and talk to me right now. But people that are here had a problem with this, so I'm gonna show it to y'all, and y'all can let me know if you got a problem with it too. That's fine. Everybody is entitled to their own opinions, X, Y, and Z. But I just kind of wanted to come and talk about it. I kind of wanted to just go ahead and have the conversation, because that's part of, again, what the whole purpose of this channel is. So is it up? Let me see. Yes. This is what people have taken the issue with today, or well, yesterday. So this was posted yesterday, and I addressed some of the comments that I saw yesterday. And like I said, I even put a disclaimer to remind people of what we're promoting here. Okay. So let me just look at the disclaimer here. Here's the disclaimer. It says, for married adults, the following post contains Christian marriage intimacy resources. Then we go into talking about the regular post of what, and again, I understand that there's some products that are featured, and then there's some models that are featured, and it's saying for him, shop now, X, Y, and Z. Now, again, I ain't got to call out people in their usernames, but somebody felt like they wanted to come and tell me And y'all can see who it was. Oh no. Okay, yeah. Let me just pull that back up. Hold on. Let me go back to the ad so y'all can see the problem. Y'all can see what the issue is. Here's the issue. Can y'all see it? There it is. Okay. So without again calling out people's usernames, whatever, but I've gotten the WTHs, I've gotten people with their mad emojis, saying what the world, I got the ew, right? And I got the somebody want to tell me that this is not biblical, sis. Please use discernment. Now y'all know I'm all for discernment. Right? I just made a children's book about discernment. I'm all for using discernment, right? So there's nothing wrong with people sharing y'all's opinion, X, Y, and Z, but I felt like it's important for me to come here and have this conversation. Okay. So again, aside from the products that are featured, right? Because I get it. We might be clutching our pearls because we see some products, right? Maybe we take issue with seeing the man's back. Maybe we take issue with a little bit of chest showing. I don't know. I guess I'm here to let us know today that marital sex, marital intimacy, however you want to call it. We done had this conversation before that sex is not a sin. Okay. I got a whole juice that was dedicated to that, so I ain't gonna go too deep into that. Sex itself is not a sin. Okay. Now this ad is promoting marital sex. It's promoting a brand that is for married people. Now, will unmarried people go there and shop? Probably. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But let's just go. Because again, I told you I was going to go. So let's go to Romantic Blessings. We're going to go to Romantic Blessings so y'all can see there's nothing to clutch your pearls about. Yes, there are products. Yes, there are toys. Yes, there is lingerie. Yes, there is things available, right, for purchase, right? But it is curated for adults. Matter of fact, let me just, before I even click into this, hold on. Let me go there. Let me remove this. Okay. Let's go and stop that real quick. Let's just go to Romantic Blessings. If y'all want to go to Romantic Blessings too, here. Go to Romantic Blessings if you want to see for yourself. Here you go. Do that. Okay. All right. That's where you can go and check it out yourself. But here I'm going now and I'm sharing. All right. Are you guys there? Here we go. All right. So before you even get in there, right, it has the 18 and older thingy. All right. I am 18 and older. Y'all know I'm about to be 40. Okay. And guess what I'm married to? Okay. Here we go. So as you go here and see, look right here at the top, USA and Christian owned. So I didn't lie about that. Right. All right. So intimacy products, very clear, very plain here. Can y'all see it? Intimacy products and resources for Christian marriage. Thoughtfully curated products and resources for husband and wife for a closer, more connected marriage. Okay. Do y'all see the correlation between God, sex, and love and this brand? If you don't, let me know. But if you do, then cool. You know what I'm saying? Now, we ain't got to get into all the toys and whatnot. But the thing is, friends, it addresses a lot of things. Okay. All right. And the point is, it's creating a space for believers, right, to be able to shop for things like this without going to those other places. Right. Because what is okay, let's talk about if your man wants to go get you some lingerie. Right? Wives, I'm talking to a wife, right? And talking about your husband wanting to get you some anniversary lingerie. Where is he going to go? He might end up going with Victoria's Secret or something like that, right? What are you going to see when he get there? Is he just going to see the lingerie, or is he going to see models wearing lingerie? And all the ads and things of that nature. Well, Romantic Blessings has created a space where he can shop for lingerie and just look at lingerie and think about you. Versus going to the place where he got to look at the models wearing the lingerie to then hopefully put his mind to think about you eventually. Do we see the purpose? I do. I think that's cool. That's good. Yeah, let my man go shop for me some lingerie at a place that he can only think about me in the lingerie. I like that idea. Shout out to romantic blessings. That's just one thing, guys, but that's the point. And again, there's not just toys there. Yes, there's toys. There are toys there, and they got the questions that address whether you feel like toys is right in the marriage or whatever, whatever. They got all of that broken down for y'all in different things. They also have places where you guys can go and learn about different aspects of sex and whatnot. It's right here, right? If you're new to toys, you need a video learning library, guides and tutorials, strengthening your marriage. Yeah, there's that question, are sex toys allowed? All of these things are addressed here on this site. Now, if you wanted to address these things, and if you had these questions and Romantic Blessings was available, where would you go to find out the answers? And what would it lead you to when you start your search? Probably those porn sites and whatnot that Allie done already warned us about, right? So why not go get educated at a space that's created for you, right, Christian believer, versus going somewhere where it's going to like more so or more than likely teach you the opposite of what the Bible teaches us about God, sex, and love. Like, are we seeing it, friends, or are we still, y'all can let me know if y'all think I'm crazy or if I'm wrong. Feel free. Those that are live, I'm here. I'm live. We can talk. But I guess now that I'm making this video, for those that continue to comment on under that ad, I'll just have to go and just link this video, to hopefully address it. So I'm here, man. I am here and I'm live. We can talk about it if you want to while I'm live. If not, then I guess people will just catch the replay. And hopefully all of this has been addressed now in this. Romantic Blessings is a space where Bible-believing Christians can go get educated on, yes, God, sex, and love, right? You can go and get products and things like that without being tempted by all the things. And yeah, and I am standing with them because I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Now let's talk about Bible because maybe y'all could just think I'm, y'all might could just think I'm over here just talking, making stuff up. The Bible's very clear about biblical intimacy, okay, and how important it is in marriage. But let's just look some stuff up. Let's get some Bible, okay? Because maybe I'm wrong here, okay? I like to go to openbible.com sometimes. It helps me to be able to look up subjects quickly by typing in things. So I'm going to go there just like a juice. Just like when I do the juice. We're going to go to openbible.com and we're going to plug in. I might just plug in the word sex and see what comes up. Oh, excuse me, openbible.info. Openbible.info, that's where I'm going. Get your Bible. You know what I'm saying? We all can confirm whether our Bibles are saying the same thing. I'm going straight to I didn't put it up on here. I guess I could have put it up on there, but it's just the Bible thing, and then I'm going to put in the little search bar. I'm just going to put sex. Let me just go. Let's just see. So Hebrews 13:4, it says, let marriage be held in honor among all, and let the marriage bed be undefiled, for God will judge the sexually immoral and adulterous. This is the verse I like. Let's get this one. 1 Corinthians 7:3-5. It says, the husband should give his wife her conjugal rights, and likewise the wife to her husband. For the wife does not have authority over her own body, but the husband does. Likewise, the husband does not have authority over his own body, but the wife does. Do not deprive one another, except perhaps by agreement, for a limited time, that you may devote yourselves to prayer, but then come together again, so that Satan may not tempt you because of your lack of self-control. Now, we done had that conversation before multiple times as well. Okay? But I like that verse. It reminds me of what should be happening in marriage, right? Between the husband and the wife. Now, it's so funny. Speaking of my husband, because when I read him the comment that we received, the one that I read y'all earlier, and I was like, asking him what, his opinion, am I wrong, husband? Do I need to, I'm saying, what do you feel truly? He brought up Well, then the Lord tell us to be fruitful and multiply. And if we honest, listen, was that not the first thing that the Lord told us to do as humans? I'll wait. I think it was. I think it was one of the first things he told Adam and Eve to do. And we know how to be fruitful and multiply, right? Oh, okay. So yeah. If you're clutching your pearls today about God, sex, and love, right? If you're clutching your pearls today about the ad, I understand, because again, believers aren't having this conversation, or they're not being as open, honest, and transparent as yours truly in this platform is. Everywhere. It should be everywhere. All the churches should have some type of small group or something talking about this. But that's not happening. So the Lord done led me to put out God, Sex, and Love, this here YouTube channel. Okay. Now I'm not the only one. There's plenty of other people that are addressing this conversation as well. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, I hope this helps. I truly hope this helps. Again, I'm gonna stand with Romantic Blessings, just like I stand with Allie, and just like I stand with majority of the people that come here and share. I might not stand with everybody about what everybody has to say and do here on the channel. I mean, we've had unbelievers come, we've had people that come and they share whatever they're sharing, and again, things are people's own opinions. But when it comes to things that I or GSL become affiliated with, these are things that we stand with, right? And so I don't think there's anything wrong with Romantic Blessings, what they have curated. I think it's great, right? I think believers need it, right? Not only because we need to be having the conversations, but we need a space to go. Like, unless I don't know. Are believers, are y'all comfortable going to the what is it? Different places to shop, right? Are y'all comfortable going into like Starship or whatever? I don't know. The places, that's one of the places I think, right? Like, or can you just go to Romantic Blessings and get something discreetly for you and your husband or for you and your wife? That really ain't got nothing to do with nobody else but y'all and the Lord. And again, it ain't all about toys. You can go there and get your massage oils and your shower stuff and your candles. I don't know, like, go get whatever you want. You know what I'm saying? But what the thing is, that's between, again, the marriage bed is undefiled. Like, what does that mean? What do we think that means? Let me just look it up. I'm just gonna look up the word undefiled. Let's just look up some definitions real quick. Now again, everybody's situation is different. Everybody's marriage is different, right? It's between the husband and the wife what they decide to do. If the husband and the wife is comfortable with this and that, or the husband and wife ain't comfortable with this and that, that's between them, right? I see somebody got something to say. So hello, she said, I just shop online. There you go. Shop online. You know what I'm saying? At least you have a place to go versus going to like one of these other places. You know what I mean? Like, but so undefiled means that it's clean, pure, and free from dirt, stain, sin, or corruption. It says it describes something that stays true, whole, and untouched by bad things or ugly changes. Now, again, maybe people feel like, I guess, using lingerie, toys, whatever, they might feel like these things are dirty, wrong, whatever the case may be. Now, again, if that's your conviction, what does the word say about convictions? Let's just, again, we're going to always bring the Bible into it around here because that's what GSL is about. So what the convictions? Because guess what? My convictions may not be your convictions, right? But let's just see. Convictions. Because that's a good verse, but I don't want to misquote it. Okay. Where is it? Let me see. Is it no? Where is it? Let me see. You know what? It's not it's about conviction, but it's not the word conviction. Let me see. Is it? Let me see. I'm gonna just look up the verse. Because I know the verse, but I just don't want to say it wrong. Let me Let's see. I don't like the misquote. But again, y'all, feel free. Questions, comments, concerns, specifically about this topic. I'm here. I'm live. We can address it while I'm live. Let me see here. Sorry, I want to make sure I give y'all accurate information. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing. So my apologies for the silence. Let me see. It's this verse right here. It's Romans 14:5. It says, one person considers one day more sacred than another. Another considers every day alike. Each of them should be fully convinced in his own mind. Okay, here's another verse, and it's Romans 14:22 through 23. It says, so whatever you believe about these things, keep between yourself and God. But whoever has doubts is condemned if they eat, because their eating is not from faith, and everything that does not come from faith is sin. So again, if that's your conviction, right, that's fine. You know what I'm saying? If you are like, oh, toys, you know what I'm saying? Oh, maybe GSL, whatever, you know what I mean? Whatever you feel convicted by, you can be led by your own mind in that regard, right? Now, again, I would confirm things with the word, right? And I haven't seen anything that says, oh, husband and wife exploring with toys, or husband and wife going to do some research, or on trying some things, or as husband and wife, getting the lingerie or whatever. I don't see that being a problem. It says that the marriage bed is undefiled. It's so interesting to me how unbelievers and people that aren't in the faith, I guess you would say, they're so free with this conversation, right? They're so free with all the things. But we got the freedom in Christ, is what I've learned by studying the Bible. And so again, I get it. GSL may be a controversial topic, right? Controversial platform. However, I feel like it's very important, right? Because we should be having these conversations. Again, I struggled as a single woman. And I did the best I could, and now I'm on the other side, and there's different struggles as a married woman, right? And so the platform is for both sides of the coin, if you're single or married, right? Because I feel like we've put out content that answers questions for both of those scenarios and different issues. And again, we've addressed things that are not sexual, you know what I mean? So everything ain't all about sex or whatever, especially here. But the thing is, just wanted to make a place where we can have these conversations. It's open, honest, and transparent about the ups and the downs, and also to let y'all know about Bible believing places and people that are creating things for us. I mean, just the other day, I don't know, there's something about this. I feel like there is something about this, because this year the Lord has had me very intentionally purchasing from Christian brands. It started with me getting the little nails for my Mother's Day. That's a brand that was curated for Christians. And then I ended up supporting the boutique I told y'all about. And then recently I did the unboxing about the perfume company. And then now I'm sitting here defending another Christian brand, Romantic Blessings. Like, we should be grateful and thankful that there are people and other believers that are curating and creating things for us, right? Because if we're honest, a lot of things aren't necessarily catered towards believers. And I mean, I doubt that people are going and clutching their pearls on these other channels. You know what I mean? Like, I really doubt it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've seen channels that are showing y'all the products and how they work. Okay. But I don't see the negative emojis. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I haven't went to go confirm, but I doubt there's the negative emojis in all these comments. You know what I mean? Or maybe there is. Maybe there is. Maybe I'm wrong about that. You know what I mean? But I just think it's very interesting when that stuff comes here because, again, I tried my best to be very open, honest, and transparent about what the purpose of this channel is. um, Now, again, I know that we talk about a lot of things. I've tried to do a lot of different things on here. I've shared like content from back in the day, like we, skits and funny things. Again, I'm sharing family content and whatnot. Because sharing about what me and my family got going on. All of that is, I guess, to help y'all understand who I am. And stuff. But regardless of that, like regardless of, me and my creative endeavors and stuff, like ultimately this channel was created to have these conversations, create a safe space to have these conversations. And then now even to, again, promote other believers and the things that we have going on. So if you didn't know, yes, Romantic Blessings is a place that, a brand that is curated for believers, and it's available to you if you want to shop. Especially if you are married, husband and wife. If you want to shop, here it is again. I don't see any questions, comments, or concerns. So I'm sure the people that did have questions, comments, and concerns, maybe they're just not here this morning, and that's okay. I'm not going to spend too much longer talking about this. I just kind of wanted to give y'all the opportunity to, have the conversation. And if you wanted to talk, and if you wanted to have, ask me some questions or something while I'm here, I was here to do that. I'll give y'all maybe 2 more minutes, and then I'm gonna let y'all go because I need to finish receiving whatever the Lord wants me to receive about the juice this morning. Because I did have, I think, a juice on the horizon, but I just happened to like pause and was talking to my husband about some stuff, and then I just went and looked on the thing and scrolled, and I'm like, geez, man. And the fact, and this is not the first Romantic Blessings ad that we've shared. That's the thing too. So I find it very interesting that the one that's like created for men is the one that has garnered all this attention. You know what I mean? Like I'm pretty sure we've shared ones that's like for her. You know what I mean? And I don't recall all this negativity. But when there's one that's like for him, shop for him, now it's like y'all got negative things to say. And again, I hate to say y'all because I know it's probably not you, right, who's watching. It's probably not people that's gonna comment. But I'm just saying y'all in general of people that are here at GSL, I find it interesting that the negative response has come from the ad that promotes shopping for your man. Men need love too, right? Like the man can get some things too. Like I can get my man some underwear, right? If I want to. There's nothing wrong with shopping for your man. I don't think, but I don't know. Y'all can tell me if I'm wrong about that too. But again, I don't think there's anything wrong with like shopping for your spouse, man, and getting things that are going to, enhance what y'all got going on. Maybe people need a little spice or something. We talked about that before as well. Y'all can see all these videos in the playlist. I know there's so much now, but again, I specifically I showed y'all earlier, and I'm pretty sure that conversation is in there. In that playlist that's called let me see. I don't like to misquote. Go into the channel. We got a whole playlist that's dedicated, said, let's talk about sex. And the one that is talking, we got the importance of sex and marriage, which our very first talk show conversation. Very important conversation. A couple came and shared not only about issues that they were having, that almost included, the temptation of infidelity and different things of that nature and how they overcame that. Very important conversation. Thank you. I know truth. I appreciate you since I have no problem with your content. Thank you. And, every now and then I'll be wondering, I'm like, goodness gracious, it's like, and again, I get a lot of people are here now because of Allie. And so I guess y'all come here thinking it's just going to be Allie all day. I'm sorry. The channel's called God, Sex, and Love. I'm the curator of the channel. You know what I'm saying? So you're going to get probably whatever my testimonies are. You're going to get whatever my creative things are. And then you're going to get conversations about God, sex, and love. Surprise, surprise. Like, anyway, Yeah, so we talked about that, the importance of sex and marriage. Just a lot of conversations in that one. But there's the one I was telling you guys about is a good conversation. I had two couples that came and talked about keeping it spicy. And we played a little game, and you know what I'm saying? And it was a fun little time. So again, there's a whole playlist that has this dedicated information if you need it, right? This stuff was not available to me as a single woman 15 years ago, and which was again the inspiration for the channel. Now again, things happen for a reason, right? And again, I know I'm not the only one having these conversations now. There are plenty of places now for people to go and find biblical content about God, sex, and love. It's not just here. But what I'm saying is the Lord has done something here, right? So if you're here, I appreciate you being here, right? If you are here, and I hope that you are, learning, growing, receiving something by all of the content and stuff that is here. But yeah, the constant clutching the pearls over the name God, sex, and love, the constant clutching the pearls over a simple ad that is made for you, fellow believer. Believe it or not. Now, if you're not married, then I guess it's not made for you yet. So if you're someone that's not married, okay, I get it. But, if you are, or if you desire to be, then this is good information for you, is it not? I have somewhere to go shop that is curated by believers for me as a believer. I think that's great information and tool. All right, I said I don't went past the time I said I was gonna stay. All right, I give y'all 2 more minutes. I guess I'll stop it at 8:30 since I'm just going on and I'm just talking. Unless y'all got something to say and we can talk real quick. Feel free to throw it in the comments. But if not, then at 8:30 I'll wrap this up and let y'all go. But that's the purpose of me just going live right now, guys. Just to address it again with my own mouth, right? This ain't AI. I'm live. I'm live. We got 1 more minute and then I'm gonna let y'all go. But yeah, it's tiresome though to keep coming back here and having this conversation. You know what I'm saying? When we've addressed it so much, you know what I mean? Like, it's on the website, it's in the comments, it's but I get it. There's new people that come here, so again, grace, mercy, and all of that. But it'd be like, golly, man, have you looked at any of the thousands of videos? Like, why are you clutching your pearls? And if you're a believer, again, if you're a believer and you're single, I totally get why you think you'd be like, oh, I don't need to see that. Got you. Totally understand. It's not for you. But if you are a married person, hey, there's a place for you. It's called, God, sex, and love, and it's called Romantic Blessings. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you for being here. I'm getting ready to go, though, because there's nobody that asked any questions. But thank you for being here, Greertown, Gasman. Appreciate you. Again, if y'all want to shop at Romantic Blessings, here's the information. And yeah, I hope that this was informative. Again, pray my strength in the Lord if you think I'm wrong. You know what I'm saying? and pray for me then. You know what I'm saying? But at least go do some research for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Go see what the Bible got to say. Go check out the things for yourself. And that's it. All right. Well, I'm going to let y'all go. I'm going to be a lady of my word. Y'all have a great day. Bye.